everyone! Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we will be making something called Pandesal. Pandesal is basically something in our culture in the Philippines. It's basically a type of bread. So don't forget to like and subscribe and share for more fun content like this one. So our ingredients is 8 cups of flour, 4 eggs, 3/4 cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar, salt, and 1 cup of milk, some yeast, 5 tablespoons, and sugar for the yeast. Just need 2 pinches of this, so we'll put that aside. Now we'll start mixing our salt into our flour. Mix well. Once the flour is combined, you have to crack all 4 eggs and whisk until the egg yolks and the egg whites combine together, as if you're making scrambled eggs. It should look something like this. And then after that, you're going to want to add your 1 cup of sugar with the egg until well combined. It should be something really thick and well combined. So after that, you can add your butter or your milk. Depends, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going with my butter first. And mix. So once it's mixed, you're gonna add your milk. And now that my bowl is full, I have to mix this carefully. Okay, next thing you have to do is prepare the yeast. So you really have to prepare the yeast.
With warm water.
So what you have to do is fill up water to 1 cup. Make sure the water is warm. And then add it to your bowl. Take your yeast and plop that in. And now what you need to do is grab a fork or a spoon or any kind of mixing tool and just... So now that what you have to do is sprinkle some sugar 2 times into the yeast. And now we wait until it rises. Now that our yeast has fully risen, we're gonna make a dent or at least a hole in your flour, because I don't know why, but I really like making holes or digging holes in the flour so that it mixes in much better. So what I do is I take the yeast from the sides of the bowl and put it in the center, and then I add it into the dent or the hole. Now there might be chunks of yeast, but that's okay. You can always add more water. I'm going to add a bit of water so that it gets more. And just add that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is tuck and fold until wrong cut. So now that I've mixed the yeast with the flour, I'm going to start adding my wet ingredients. So before I even add it in, I'm just going to give it another stir, because look, it's already clumping up at the top, so you definitely want to mix it. that the clumps are mixed in, we're going to start adding this with the flour. And once you've mixed it out, you create a dough like. Okay, so now that the wet mixture has been mixed with the flour, it's not mixed well yet, but now once you've mixed it, the wet ingredients with the flour, it should look something like this. And now you can go in with your hands. Just take the excess batter or dough from the spatula and plop that in the sink. So we're just gonna go ahead and fold the flour. Should look like this, or the dough should look like this. Some of it may not be mixed well, but we'll get to that sooner. We start mixing ours. So I'm just gonna go add. Okay, so like I said, always have flour beside you in case your dough is too wet, and have water in case it's too dry. So I'm just gonna plop that in. And just get everything from the side of the bowl. And then we'll start mixing. So I've got most of it. Just gonna mix or roll until all of these flour chunks are combined. Looks like my dough does not need any further water, so that's good. Sticky, but if it's slightly sticky, that's okay, as long as you get along with it. So now what I'm going to do is transfer the dough into the same bowl. And sometimes I like to top it off with a bit of flour, just so that it keeps its consistency. And we're going to wait for it to rise. I almost forgot to say that before you even let it rise, you need to put something on top of it, either a cloth or wrapping paper. So I'm using this wrapping paper thing, whatever it's called, I don't know. And I'm just gonna put it on top of my bowl. So you'll know that when it rises, you'll know that it'll go it'll expand a bit more. So yeah. So as you guys can see, the dough has risen double its size, which means that it is ready to start forming. To start forming, you'll need 3 pans with parchment paper on the top and breadcrumbs. You can get breadcrumbs in Superstore or Walmart, any of your local supermarkets. So when you start forming, so what you want to do is take a handful. Just estimate, really doesn't matter. Depends how big you want it and how small it is. So when you start out with something like this, you want to pull it out and roll it like a cinnamon bun. And when you start rolling, you want to fold in the sides a bit and keep rolling. And fold and roll until it is all rolled up. Once it is rolled up, you can stretch it and make it a bit longer. Just don't stretch it too much, and then pinch the sides or edges. And then after that, it's gonna look something like this. It should look clean. And you're just gonna roll it in breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs is optional, depends on your likings. So I'm just gonna put that in. And shake it a bit more and pop it on the parchment paper. Now we're gonna continue. Again, roll, roll, flip, tuck, roll, tuck, roll, 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 and then just make it longer, pinch the edges. Now the shape does not and grow when they're in the oven, so you really have to make it social distance. So we're just gonna keep forming.
I have magic powers.
I'm making a mess.
I'm Elsa.
So our bread looks like we had 3 pans. So 2 of them are full, but one is not really full. So yeah, you should have something that looks like this. The bread, as you can notice, the bread is not really perfect or perfectly formed. That is fine because everything is different in their own way. So now that our bread is formed, I'm going to start preheating the oven to 350 degrees. It is now ready, so it should look something like this. Golden brown at the top and a bit white at the bottom.
So the timer is done.
Yes.
The timer is 15 to 30 minutes.
Yes. So now we're just going to plop this out. So I'm going to go get a...
Here.
And I'm going to pop them out. And enjoy. It's really good.
Nom nom nom.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment down below what other videos you want us to do next. Bye!